Hi, this is Kevin Billett from The Journey, and we're continuing our series of inquiries here into how during these tumultuous times we can find a greater, more resourceful capacity in ourselves so we can respond more healthily to what is taking place around the world. One of the ways in which our authentic greatness, our deep, infinite capacity as humans gets covered over in life is by the rigidity of being consistent to old vows and promises. Now, these vows and promises may come from childhood, they might come from later in life. The essence is we all make some vows or promises which either were unhealthy at the time we made them or have become unhealthy over time. These could be vows or promises made to ourselves, to others, to authority figures, to parents, to teachers, to life itself, to the divine, to God, to the universe. They're powerful forces, and we do have a need to be consistent to them. They can include vows of shutdown, like I'll never feel that, I'll never go there, I'll never be that type of person, I'll always be this way, I'll protect myself like this, I'll build barricades, I'll hide out, I'll override, I'll pretend, I'll fake it. There are huge numbers of different vows and promises that we can make. So the process here will allow us to go back to a time when a vow or promise has been made, to really clean it out at a cellular level and to install something much more healthy, something that can really allow some resilience and greatness to be the response that we automatically come out with in life. So go for it, enjoy the process, and I'll see you on another day. Thank you, namaste. And here is the vows change process. To undergo this process, you'll need to be in a quiet space, able to close your eyes and be uninterrupted for a little while, somewhere where you can relax and be safe. And so, finding that space and settling down in a comfortable chair, making yourself nice and comfortable, relaxed. You can take a nice long deep breath in and let it all the way out. And just close your eyes. With your eyes closed, take another nice long deep breath in and release, relax, breathe all the way out to the end of the breath. Slowing your breathing right down like this. Full deep breaths in, very slowly out to the end of the breath. Letting each breath relax you from head to toe. Cause you to let go. Soften, deeply relax. And as this happens, you can invite your mind, the thinking mind, just to relax and unwind, like that ceiling fan whose power has been switched off at the wall. The mind can just release, slow right down, and eventually come to rest. Letting all attention flow deeply inwards, letting the body relax from head to toe. Each breath drawing you deeper into yourself, deeper into the peace that's always inside. And then in your mind's eye, you can imagine a beautiful downward-facing staircase that has 5 steps. And these glimmering, shimmering steps are going to carry you deeply into the heart of your own being, into your own essence, the truth of you. And if there's a handrail, you can hold the handrail as you look down. And then let the staircase carry you. It'll carry you deeper with every step, deeper into your own light, your own essence, the truth of you. Stepping from the top step number 5 down to 4, letting go. Feeling the pull inwards down to 3. Letting your whole being relax and expand surrender down to 2. Pausing here, noticing that awareness is infinite in all directions. It's boundless in front and behind, endless to both sides. Spacious universal above and beneath. And then gently just step into the heart of this infinite awareness. As you step onto the bottom step, step number 1. Great. And you'll notice here that there is a mentor waiting for you. This mentor is wise, maybe saintly, maybe someone you know or have read about, some great being. It could be someone born from your own imagination. This is a mentor of enlightenment, of love, of safety, of wisdom. And so thanking the mentor for being here as a guide. And then letting the mentor show you that there's a door to one side. Through this doorway is the light of your own being, the shimmering essence of the truth of you, the heart of you. And so let the mentor take you through the door into the light. And you'll notice that waiting here is a very special shuttle. It's a shuttle that will help you to undo promises and vows from the past that have been or have become unhealthy over time. And the shuttle is already pre-programmed. Your unconscious awareness has programmed it. It knows exactly where and when to go. And so you can get inside with a mentor, put your seatbelts on, close the doors. And you'll notice on the dashboard of this beautiful shuttle is a button marked Old Vows and Promises. And so either you or the mentor can press the button and let the shuttle take you back in space and time to a place where some old promises were made, some old vows or oaths were made, or you determined something that you were going to stick to for the rest of your life. Let the shuttle take you back to a time when you put yourself on the hook or someone else put you on the hook with promise or promises that either were unhealthy or became unhealthy over time. And so let the shuttle come in for a nice soft landing wherever it is now. You can put up the handbrake, take off your seatbelts, and you and the mentor can just step outside. You can allow the mentor, if you like, to put her or his arm around you as a protective presence. As you take a look around and ask, where is this? When is this? Sometimes these promises were made early in childhood. Sometimes later in life. Wherever it is, it's fine. Whenever it is fine. Just get a sense of how old you sense yourself to be. Take a look at the people around. What is taking place here? Just notice. And as a result of what's said, or what action takes place, what did you determine at this time? What did you speak out loud, or determine to yourself, or promise life or God? What did you promise would take place from here on? What vow did you make? What oath did you make? This may have been an oath to yourself or to others or to life itself. I'll never be this way. I'll always be this way. I'll be consistent. I'll do this from now on. I'll never be like whoever that is. I'll always be like whoever that is. Whispering out any promise or promises that you made at this time. What did you promise? Use the words here. Whisper them out. Whisper them out so your own ears can hear them. It's important to do this. I'll it will always be this way. What did you promise? What did you vow? Whisper out any promises, all of them. Beautiful. If there are any others, whisper them out now. Ask the mentor for help. What did you determine? What did you decide? What did you finalize here? What did you get tripped up on, stuck on? What either was unhealthy at that time or became unhealthy over time? Beautiful, okay. And then these vows, these promises, oaths, all of them, any others that are like them, that arose at different times in life, allowing the mentor energetically to sweep them clean from the body, the being of the younger you in this scene. Let the mentor clean out all this old negativity from head to toe, every single cell, using whatever tools the mentor wants to use. The mentor can use vacuum cleaners, pressure hoses, brushes, brooms, dusters, cleaning fluid, whatever the mentor chooses. Maybe like a beautiful purifying waterfall or some searing golden light. Anything that's healthy and cleanses and heals. Let the mentor have access to whatever tools she or he needs and begin this sprinkling from head to toe, inside and out, cleansing, washing, purifying into all the stuck places, all the dark corners, the secret places, the shy or embarrassed spaces, everywhere, into every single nook and cranny, cleaning at the deepest level, pulling out all that old energy, the energy of stuckness, the energy of the old vows and promises, pulling them out at the deepest level, going right into every single cell, washing the cell clean of the imprint, into millions, billions of cells, purifying, eradicating, pulling it fresh out of there, deeply into each cell nucleus, right down to the level of the DNA, pulling that old energy, that old consciousness right out of there, washing it clean, healing as it does, cleansing the genes on each strand of DNA, freeing them up, unsticking them, giving them the potential to express healthily, fully healthily. And just get a sense of this as it takes place. How does it feel inside to have all this negative energy pulled out of you? And let the mentor go even deeper. Cleansing at the atomic level. Even deeper still, down to the quantum level. Clearing away even the spaces between the spaces, right through consciousness itself. Pulling everything that needs to be pulled out right out of there. And this can continue in the background until it's absolutely complete. As awareness for the moment comes back to the mentor, we can ask the mentor, okay, so in the past there were unhealthy vows here. What would be healthy to promise? What would be healthy to determine? What would be healthy to decide now, moving forward? Phrased only in positive language. A decision to stay open. This decision to tell the truth about the love that's inside. Whatever it is for you, what do you decide based on a decision of health and self-support? On a decision of absolute truth? What can you decide? Decide to be true to yourself. Decide to live from love. Like this, what else? Whisper out positive phraseology only. What are you willing to decide? You know, when we're willing to stay open emotionally and let emotions flow through us, it's a deeply healing thing to do. Maybe you're willing to promise that. What's healthy? What are the healthiest choices you can make and decide right now? Let the mentor help you. Whisper them out. Positive phraseology only. Only positive words. Just whisper them so your own ears can hear. Beautiful. And these determinations, these promises, these vows, and any others like them that are here in consciousness, inviting the mentor to upload these into the body of the younger you, to install them freshly, to let them flood energetically right through the body from head to toe, inside and out, filling up all those old spaces that were previously dark or stuck or blocked, or shy or secret or embarrassed or ashamed, flooding with a new light, a new consciousness, a new energy, the energy of positivity, of self-support, of health. Letting this brand new positive phraseology, the energy that it carries with it, enter into every single cell of the being, reprogramming, bringing brand new possibilities, unlocking the deepest potential in you, the genius, the inspiration, the creativity, letting all this flood into every single cell, deeper and deeper, into every cell nucleus, saturating, seeping down to the level of the DNA, right into each and every single DNA strand, recharging, energizing the genes so they can express in transformed ways, fully potentialized ways, fully healthy ways. You may see some of the genes on the strands lighting up as it happens. And then even deeper than this, right down to the atomic level, all possibility, infinite possibility. Down even to the quantum level, flooding through the spaces between the spaces, through all awareness, all consciousness. Beautiful. And so allowing this reboot, this recharge to continue energetically until it's complete, can take its own time in the background as our focus comes back once again to the mentor. And there's the mentor, there's the younger you from this old experience, and there's a present you. And so looking around as well at the people who were influencers here, the people who were in the scene with you, in the memory with you, you can thank them for the lessons that were learned, knowing they were doing the best they could with the resources they had at that time. So many of us act in life out of pain, out of the ways in which we've been negatively conditioned. And so thanking them for the lessons and inviting the mentor to cut through any energetic cords or ties that connect you with these people. Any unhealthy ties, just cut them and send blessings, send light, send life itself, send gratitude, love. You receive these things yourself. So even as you're sending these qualities, you feel them flooding back to you, looking into the eyes of those you're setting free, seeing the gratitude there, until eventually everyone else here disappears into the light of all awareness. Great job. And so it's the younger you, the present you, and the mentor here. And you can turn to the younger you and say, I'm so sorry you lived this way in the past. I'm so sorry you were on the hook to those old unhealthy vows or promises. We all do this. And you're free now. I promise you, you can live in healthier, transformed, more uplifting ways, more positive ways in future. Repeat these words so your only ears can hear them. I love you, I'm always here for you. And giving the younger you a great big hug, letting the younger you merge inside the body of the present you, and with this positivity, these brand new determinations, promises, decisions, already empowering the younger you inside. Let the younger you merged into the body of the present you grow up through all the years, through all the decades, changing perceptions, changing memories, changing reality. Right up through the years and decades, eventually to the present moment. With this transformed capacity, a natural part of you. Unlocking through the years the innate genius, the deep peace inside, the rightness, sense of belonging in your own skin, right up to the present moment. Beautiful. And that can take as long as it takes as awareness comes back to the mentor. And asking the mentor if she or he has any words of wisdom to share with you. And if the mentor does, let that be spoken now. What is it good to know? What is it good to remember? Beautiful. And then letting the mentor guide you back to the shuttle that you first came in on. You can get back inside the shuttle, grateful for this transformation. Put your seatbelts on, let the shuttle take you back to the door where you first came through. There you can take the seatbelts off, you can get out, walk back through the door where you first came through, and then thank the mentor with all your heart for the wisdom, the guidance, the embrace, the love. And bidding the mentor farewell, the mentor can disappear into the light of all awareness. Turning back to the staircase that you first came down, noticing you're on step 1 here. The staircase can act as an escalator and carry you back to current waking consciousness as you step up onto step 2, feeling refreshed, feeling alive, and up to 3, potentialized, supercharged. Up to 4, and pausing on step 4, and you'll notice eventually that you'll only be able to open your eyes as soon as all parts of you are fully integrated and agreed that whatever needs to take place here, transformationally, moving forward, can take place gracefully, automatically of its own accord. When all parts of you are in agreement, you can step up onto step 5 now. Take a nice, big, long, deep breath in. And sigh it out. And a second great big deep breath in. And a loud sigh all the way out. And you can open your eyes when you're ready. Just take a minute or two to reorient yourself. Notice the energetic shifts that are taking place in your body. And thanking your body, your being, for having undergone such a transformative session today. Taking a little while just to come around, and then eventually, when you're ready, you maybe have a glass of water or a cup of tea or coffee. Just take it easy for a short while, and then enjoy for the rest of the day and from this day forward. Bye for now.